All right, and welcome everybody to the behind the scenes panel with myself, Draxos, Soldier, Mokomi, and the real Mr. Munch.
Yeah.
So, we have the grand finals about to be happening here with Wham and Puppy Paw, with Wham coming through the upper bracket and Puppy Paw playing 3 games today, just beating out GUA. So, we're just going to kind of see how we feel about the event. What do you guys think? Have you guys had a lot of fun?
Oh yeah, it's been great. Just being up on stage, meeting everybody, playing the games. It's got me even practicing after I'm already out. Yeah, it's been a lot of fun.
Oh yeah. I'm I'm sure it's very interesting since a lot of the players are kind of like over the shoulder and like telling you like, dude, you messed up.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
like why'd you go Deli of us? So
Yeah.
No, it's been uh like to actually be in person and close to a ton of very talented players. Um, I've learned so much in such a short period of time. And then especially like my series yesterday was casted by Wham, and I went back and rewatched it, and he kind of, as he's commentating the game, he's discussing, you know, things that he thinks were correct or things that maybe he would have done in that situation. And considering that like Wham is one of the best players in the world right now, having it's like free coaching.
oh yeah.
Yeah. So it's been fantastic. This has been an amazing event.
Yeah, and we had Nyan and Philisberto casting earlier today. So I'm sure that their games are going to have a lot of insight as well.
For sure.
So I'm kind of curious to go back and rewatch them. I've been very busy, helping with the setup, helping with the event, so I haven't paid as much attention as I would love.
Right.
Yeah. I'm probably gonna rewatch like everything.
Well,
Same.
don't worry, we will be getting the VODs on YouTube.
Okay.
So that will
Awesome.
be uploaded, I think tomorrow is when
Wow.
we're going to start.
Awesome.
So
But yeah, the land's been a great event. Like being able to meet all the people behind the scenes and like how production does things has been a real treat. And just the energy at a LAN event is like something you really have to experience yourself. Like hearing the in a critical moment, or like the players congratulating each other after the games and giving you like, oh, you did this really well. Oh man, you really screwed that up. You know,
yeah,
Yeah.
there's
it's a
been
lot
a
of fun.
lot of after game coaching, or not even good to coaching, but discussions amongst the
Mhm.
players. And it's always interesting as the diamond player to be like, this is what I thought. And GUA is just like, shut up, Sam. Like, no, that's not what happened.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, like if you watch after each series, um, even the players who lose, they're usually going over, shaking the other guy's hand, just smiling, chatting. Yeah. I think everyone has been really enjoying their time here.
I genuinely can't think of an actual complaint that I've heard from anybody. Like
Yeah.
everybody I know has been loving the event, wanting to be involved more. I've been asked multiple times if we're doing another one, which we'll see. I don't know. Yeah, we're hoping. We're hoping.
Hopefully,
But,
yeah.
we got to see where the final numbers are. But it's been a great event. I've been absolutely loving it myself. I was really curious, what were your guys' favorite games to watch or play?
Me, it's kind of selfish. I don't know if that's the word, but a few of my games, the one versus Nyan was wild. That was my first game of the
Hmm.
weekend. Didn't think I had a chance there, and then sorry, man, the White Tower
Ah,
rush. My heart was pounding. That was fun.
It was so funny because I didn't see the White Tower go down, and then Chaz just is like, "Who the heck is Soldier? Why is he so mean? Like, is this a pub game?" And it's just
uh,
like, "Oh yeah."
yeah, I lost my scout to the TC and I just had no idea.
Remember, guys, don't lose your
And
scout.
it like never happens, but on stage anything can happen.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, it's
But
true.
Makomi, what are your favorites?
Um, Even though I lost that game, our game on Baltic was quite a
Yeah.
special one. Like no game in ladder practice goes like that.
Hmm.
Uh, like we both made a lot of good plays and a lot of mistakes, and it was just very scrappy and
Yeah.
I would say that's actually my favorite game too. Sorry to skip over you there,
No, no,
Munch, but like that is my favorite. Like it's the only water map we've had. It was a
Yeah.
great water map. Like I really had fun with it.
Yeah, I really wanted the chat to get a water game. I know a lot of people hate it, but
So when we sat down on Friday, Cal was like, if any Baltic games happen, I'm casting them. And we're just like,
oh, he likes it.
oh, he loves
Yeah.
water. But we
Really?
were just like, it's probably not going to happen to the grand finals, and you're not doing it on the grand finals. And then you gave him the Baltic game. It's like, okay, Cal's on camera, I guess.
So he stepped in for that
yeah,
game?
he stepped in.
Oh.
He cast that game with
That's funny.
Puppy Paw,
Yeah.
I
Oh,
believe.
nice.
Yep.
So
I look forward to watching it back.
yeah, that's gonna be a good one. But Munch, your favorite game to watch or to play?
So I was actually going to mention both of the games that you guys already talked about,
Yeah.
but outside of those two, I'll be selfish and say that my HRE game versus Nyan's Delhi on Dry Arabia, the one game I
Oh.
won during this event, probably my favorite. It was, back and forth. Nyan played a little bit unconventional, going Dome of the Faith Delhi. And so, yeah, I think the series in general that I played against him, I enjoyed the most just because Nyan has a pretty unorthodox style.
Mhm.
I don't know if it's just because it's been a little bit since he's been playing consistently, and or if he's just got his own unique strategies. But like, I don't know, it was hard to play against him sometimes because I couldn't read what he was doing, and I think it worked out in his favor for sure. So, but yeah, that was my favorite game, the HRA versus Delhi.
I'm kind of surprised that nobody mentioned the Delhi Elephant game in Game 4 today of
Yeah.
Puppy versus Wham.
That was also a fantastic game. I am shocked that Puppy was able to actually pull that out in the end with Wham's massive army of elephants with scholars and all of that on Rockies, no less.
Yeah, and I know Lidicor said that he thinks that's the best elephant map in the competitive scene.
Just
Yeah, it's a
So-
little
narrow.
bit more narrow. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very narrow. It's hard to get away from them because like kiting elephants is a very big deal unless you can just take them out with bombards. So like
Yeah.
going
Right.
around the mass, and you can't do that on Rockies.
Yeah.
Right.
We were all super hyped for that one. That was, I mean,
Yeah,
we thought.
when he was, sorry,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
just that the Chinese player was running out of gold, and just with like 20 or 30 elephants on the field, it looked like he was screwed.
Right.
Oh yeah, I had no hope for Puppy, and I lost a lot of Gamba points betting on it because I was like, I've been seeing him do elephants in this practice game, so I was like, I knew it was coming. I was like, I'm all in on the elephants.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was
It's
looking
always
pretty good for a second.
So speaking of Wham and Puppy, who do you think is going to get the finals?
Oh, I guess I'll go first. I feel like they always alternate series wins, so I think Puppy's gonna take it.
You think Puppy's got it?
Yeah.
What about you, Mokomi?
In the previous interview, I said Puppy 5-3. Though,
Oh, really?
though after Puppy's had to play, or is going to have to play 3 series now,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm starting to feel like Wham might take it like 5-4. Either way, it's going to be really close.
Yeah.
Okay. And Munch?
I in my interview predicted Puppy, but I'm going back on that answer. I have now gotten to feel Wham's wrath firsthand in this tournament, and he's been playing really well. And it is true they do sometimes go back and forth on their series, but I think Wham is looking really good. So I think he takes it 5-4
Really?
in
5-4?
in a very like final game.
So Wham said he's going to get it 5-3.
Okay.
Like he was confident.
Was that
Alright.
after the first series?
No, that was his pre-event interview.
Oh, okay.
Like he was just like, this is what's happening.
Yeah, he seemed really confident after beating Puppy today.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
Well, and I also think that Wham's hungry because he's not going to Spain. Like he wants the NA title.
Yeah.
So I can definitely see Wham taking it, and I think we're gonna have to just disagree with Soldier here and just say 3-1 on the panel is in favor of Wham.
All
Yeah.
right, all right.
But
I'll remember that.
yeah, I mean, you can make me eat my words. It's okay. Any civs, any strats, ideas? Like, what are you guys expecting in the map or in the maps today? Because we don't have any map bans, so we will see Four Lakes most likely. We
Ooh.
will see Baltic, and we haven't seen Four Lakes at all this weekend, and we've only seen Baltic the once.
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. I'm most interested in the redraft to
Hmm.
see like if they ban the same civs multiple times or if they kind of change their mind based on what maps are remaining.
I think that's not likely, just because I think HRE is banned no matter what.
Yeah, I think they both banned H3 Byzantine,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
okay.
they'll probably do
I
it again.
I'm definitely curious to see where Roos falls in the draft. Because it
Yeah.
seems like I know they had a lot of changes recently, but both of them have been picking it and playing it quite a bit this event. Um, and so it'll be interesting to see if which one of them goes for it first, or if they decide it's ban worthy. Um, but especially on a lot of these maps, in the map pool, Roos I think is pretty good.
Yeah, I don't think Roos is ban worthy, but it's first pick worthy.
Right.
But I definitely think like HRE and Byzantines are the first two bans for both players, and then whoever has first pick is going to get Roos.
Yeah,
So
it'll be
that's what
interesting
I'm
to see.
expecting.
Yeah, and then
Or
they'll pick a
English.
water map probably, right?
I don't think so. Like,
No?
there's a lot of water map civs now, especially since Four Lake is a water map, but also isn't. So, like, Japan is very likely on there.
Yeah.
Abbasid, Roos is likely on Four Lake specifically, but I don't think it's actually as good on Baltic as the other like water civs. Like, I think we'll see OOTD there.
I'm
Like
expecting
Word of the
Zushi on
Dragon.
Baltic like 100%.
Yeah,
Oh, I completely agree.
I would agree with that.
Yeah, that best water massive, like
Hmm.
bar none, like maybe China.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it might be Zushi versus China.
right.
Ooh, that's a good point.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I didn't like play too many Baltic games, but it didn't seem like I could get as good of meditation gardens as I always wanted on that map.
Mhm.
Not that that's what makes Zushi, solely the best water civ, but yeah,
Yeah, but you Zushi players are just so greedy.
yeah,
It's
that's
just
true.
like it's not 150 resources per minute. It's
Right,
not 2 Mansacories, and you're just upset that it's not
it's true.
that good. So, but yeah, I don't know. Like I say, I think we all agree we're going to see Roos at some point, but I don't think it's going to be Four Lakes.
Yep.
I think we're going to see Delion and Rockies, depending on who picks it.
Oh
Agreed.
yeah, that definitely seems like a Delhi map. Yeah.
Yeah, I would say it's the best Civ.
In the show match on Four Lakes, they actually played against each other, and they did Delhi versus China.
Oh, I forgot
I don't
about
know. I
that.
don't know if they were playing serious, but that's what they
Delhi.
I'm not
chose.
certain
That's
You
either.
don't think the
They were having
Barbican
fun.
drop?
They were having fun. Oh yeah, the
The
Barbican
The
drop.
one with the
Barbican.
gatehouse with like the last villager.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So we are actually about to get into the draft, and we're going to be getting into our casters, which are going to be Dabston and Lidicor. Thank you everybody for the support of the event, and we will see you soon.